just a good old boy.
Alright, y'all, bring on out here, show you what I've got going on. The other day when I was hauling square bales with the tractor, this grapple broke on me, and this main support right here, which it broke before and it broke again. I welded it back. It lasted for about 3 years like this, 3 or 4, and then it broke here the other day with the tractor. Now if you're not careful, when you put pressure down, what you have to do on the front to grab the bales to get the hooks to set, this bar, it's coming up just enough to where this bar will slide off of the little tab here and come loose, which I have thought seriously hard about just welding this bar on, because it never comes off. Only the other ones do when they're whatever we go from the accumulator to the grapple. But I've got to grind this out, put me a groove in there so that way it's kind of dug in a little bit, and then I'm gonna weld this back. And then what I'm gonna do is take this here, I'm gonna cut it with my cutoff saw into little pieces, and I'm going to clean the paint off of all this, and I'm gonna plate it and weld it back where that way it'll hold, and hopefully that'll have it fixed permanently. I may even bend one into an L right here and weld it in to add extra support there, to see if that'll help. But I've got to get this weld ground off so that way I can get it beat back in there where it goes, because right now not having too much luck either there. I'm gonna have to put me some kind of jack, which I've got a bottle jack between here and here, and jack it up and space this enough where it'll pop back together. But I've got to get the weld off anyway to weld it back right. So that's what we've got going on today. So y'all hang on, we're gonna get started. Alright, I gotta measure it and cut my pieces to weld on here. We'll cut them all 5 inches and cover it good. So yesterday, I actually started to weld. I don't know if I'll throw that in or not, a little clip, because I just had to grind it all back off anyway and clean it back up. I left a little splatter, but I ain't worried about cosmetics or how it looks. But I ran out of gas. I knew that I was kind of getting low, but I didn't think I was going to run out. But I wound up and ran out with like an inch bead put down, and that's it. So I'm gonna actually weld it up now and finish this thing. So let me set y'all up here. Let y'all watch. Can't get you too close because it'll burn the splatter and stuff will burn my lens. I did that one time. I don't want to do that again. Makes a good shot, but the camera lens is expensive to have to replace. So what I'm doing is I'm actually took one of them flat plates and I bent it into an L, and I'm gonna weld it in, and then I'm gonna cap around the outside of the post on the other three sides with flat, and weld it all together, and that should brace that thing enough to where it won't break no more. I got it welded up. Definitely not my best weld job lately, I'll tell you that. It just did not want to weld right. It's like the metal in it or something. It almost welded like it was, I was trying to weld aluminum but to steel, but I know it's not, it's steel, or because it's that crappy of steel or not. I have run into that before where I got some lousy steel and it didn't want to weld very good, splitting and splattering. I had good ground, gas was right, heat and everything's right, because it'd go to welding really good, and then all of a sudden it just wouldn't weld right. Of course the wind's blowing, so that didn't help matters none. It was blowing my gas away, but it's gonna hold. I weld it good enough where it'll hold and not break, but definitely not my best weld job. So but got it fixed, got it where it shouldn't break no more in that area anyway. I will say this, on the older Maxilators, they wasn't heavy enough. The newer ones they've really reinforced and made beefier than the older ones. The older ones wasn't quite heavy enough, and I have had issues with it cracking and whatnot and breaking and having to re-weld it several times. But it's done good for what it was and what we give for it and what we intended on it. But thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.